Hi friends, Mr. Kevin here with the Children's Museum of the Lowcountry in Charleston, South Carolina. We're going to do a fun art activity called marble painting. So instead of using paintbrushes to move our paint around and make our picture, we're going to use marbles. I have a little marble and a big marble. Any kind of marble will do, or any other kind of small round object. You could find maybe some beads might work. If you don't have marbles, you're also going to need some paper. Any kind of paper will do. You're going to need some paint, and you're going to want washable paint. You might want an egg carton from your recycling to put your paint in. That way you can have a small amount of paint to work with, and your marble can stay in these little cups when it's getting ready to be used for painting. And you can mix colors in there, and you'll have lots of different trays to experiment with mixing your colors. And you're going to need some spoons so you can scoop your marbles up. And you'll need some sort of tray, and you'll push your paper in to cover the bottom. And I taped mine in a couple places so it would stay, because we're going to roll our marbles around in here. I used a baking tin, but you could use a cookie sheet or a cardboard box or a box lid from a shoebox or a Tupperware container. Just something that has sides to keep our marbles from falling out when we roll them around. So we're going to take our marbles and drop them into the color paint that we want to use. Boop. 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 And you can use any colors you want, but I chose to use the three primary colors: yellow, red, and blue. Now, the primary colors cannot be created by mixing other colors together, so that makes them special. And you can mix the primary colors with each other to make new colors, the secondary colors. So we'll see if we can find some secondary colors in our picture. Now I have my tray with my paper in it. So I'm going to take my colors with my marbles, and I'm going to stir it around a little bit so the paint cover my marble. And I scoop it out and plop it into my tray. I'm going to move the camera so you can see the tray. There's one. I'm going to get another one. This time I'll get red. There can be a little extra puddle of paint underneath. And now I'll get my blue with my big marble. That one was ready to roll. Once you have your marbles in, you can pick up your tray and you can gently tilt it from side to side, and the marbles will start to roll around. The big marble is heavier, so it does not get stuck in the paint. The little ones, I have to tilt it really far for them to get enough momentum to break free from the paint. And as my marbles roll around, they leave trails of colorful tracks all over. And you can do it a little bit. You can roll it fast, or you can roll it slow. You can get more paint and plop it in, boop, 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 into little puddles. Not too much, or your paper will be soggy. And that will give your marbles more paint to pick up when they start to run out, if you want to do it a lot of times. You can plop new marbles in, or you can be all done and take your marbles out to wash them off and let your painting dry. So here's my painting I made earlier. Ta-da! It's still drying, but you can see all the zigzaggy, squirrely-whirly tracks where the marbles rolled through the paint. And you can see some secondary colors where my red, blue, and yellow mixed. There's some purple up here where my red and my blue mixed together. There's some green over here. And a little bit right there where my blue and yellow mixed. And there's orange where my red and yellow mixed to make secondary colors. Wow. Now, a fun modification you could do on this, if you wanted to do this activity with younger children and you want them to be safe, you want to keep marbles away from their mouth, you could use a large Tupperware container with a lid, like the kind you would slide under your bed for storage. And you can use larger balls that they're used to playing with. You can put them in and plop the paint in and close it up and let them shake it, shake it, shake it. And the paint and the balls will stay inside and away from their mouth, so they can be safe, and younger kids can try out the marble painting too in a different way. Alrighty, friends, thank you for checking out our marble painting. Be sure to look for our other videos, and you can share your creations with us at ExploreCML or #CHSPlays. Thanks for playing.